Let's talk about politics back at home. John McCain and Barack Obama have been going at it over something that Barack Obama claims John McCain said about how long troops would be in Iraq.
Let's go over this. For example, President Bush has said in the past, and he's gotten criticized for it, we could be in Iraq for 50 years, not fighting, but a presence there. When John McCain was asked about this in January, he said, 50 years? What about 100 years? We've been in South Korea for 50. We've been in Germany for 60. Now, this statement has been taken out of context. It's so obvious in that everyone keeps saying, from Senator Hillary Clinton to other Democrats like Howard Dean and now Barack Obama, John McCain wants to fight a 100 years war.
In fact, let's listen to how Barack Obama phrased it.
John McCain, I mean, we can run the YouTube spot, has said that we will stay there as long as it takes, and if it takes another 100 years, he's up for that commitment. And that implies that there is some criteria by which we would understand how long it takes. John McCain has not been clear about what exactly would lead him to decide it's time to pull out.
You know, that's very interesting. It's very rare that you hear Barack Obama a little bit tripped up with words. He's so smooth normally, so articulate. And there, clearly, he's sort of reaching. Well, John McCain had a response to Barack Obama's claim that he wants to be there for 100 years.
Well, then, in all due respect, he does not understand the elements, fundamental elements of national security and warfare. First Gulf War, we threw Saddam Hussein out of Kuwait, and we have a military presence there this day. So he either hasn't read or understand the history of this country in warfare and the way that we secure alliances and secure the peace. In all due respect, it displays a fundamental misunderstanding of history, of how we've maintained national security and what we need to do in the future to maintain our security in the face of a transcendent challenge.
The Iraqi government wants us there for 50 years or 100 years. Doesn't that benefit the United States of America? Because if we have a window with a friendly face in Iraq to be able to see what is going on there, and they actually want us to sign an agreement, a mutual defense agreement to stay there to some degree, why wouldn't that benefit us?
Furthermore,
because we're not fighting for 100 years.
The original comment that started all of this, John McCain said, and I'll quote to you, we've been in South Korea for 50 years or so. We've been in Japan for 60 years or so. He gave these two historical references saying that you're not actively fighting during that time, but you do have some soldiers on the ground. So Barack Obama obviously ignored the historical references and pretended that John McCain wants to be there for 100 years.
It's like watching two fighters in the gym before their big match. You just saw what it was going to be like when they go head-to-head, shoulder-to-shoulder. It's kind of interesting.